When he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell down before him with a loud voice, saying, "What have I to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of God Most High? I beseech thee, torment me not." For he had commanded the unclean spirit to come out of a man. For oftentimes he had caught him, and he was kept bound with chains and with ladders. And he broke the bonds and was driven of the devil into the wilderness. Let's take it outside. Just grab this picture, talk about that. We talk about the man that was possessed with a legion of devils. My question in the story, sometimes the Bible don't give you the story. How did all them devils get into this man? I wonder how did that happen? What made that gateway between the man's body and the man's soul? Was it sin? Was it hurt? What gave that devil free reign to come into that man's spirit and control his whole body? And sometimes people don't understand, you can get into some stuff that will hurt you. Sin will open up gateways, and hurts will open up a wider gateway too. Because sometimes you're not connected with yourself when, let me say this, the three things that always hurt you: sin or doing something young. Most of your damaging happens when you're young, because you don't have the control of your body and your soul. That's why people attack youth or young people. The devil get you. You start smoking and drinking while you're in your teens. Illicit sex while you're in your teens. Pornography while you're in your teens. And that stuff get in your spirit, because there's a gateway between you and you, and it makes up your whole conscience, your whole psyche, your whole character. Because some sins shapes your character. Some hurt will shape your character. If you was abused as a youth, it shapes you who you are when you come an adult. You find most people who have issues, you go back to the root of the problem. If something happened when they was young. Like I told you last week, I was pulling up some roots. I didn't know how things go deep. And you can have some hurt, death, divorce, abuse is a soul killer. They attack your soul, attack your mind, attack your spirit. Gateway is another gateway. Sex is a gateway. Person you used to hate, sleep with them, you'll love them. Sometimes if you ain't got that spirit in you of whoredom. But if you're normal and you're a gentle, caring person, then you can't just mess with somebody and they don't leave a residue of their spirit in you. That's why the Bible tells you you're the temple of the Holy Ghost. Will a man take a temple of the Holy Ghost and give it to a harlot? Because when you connect with somebody, if they crazy and you sleep with them, you don't know what spirit didn't transfer in you. And you got to take that thing outside. That's why be careful who you hook up with. I had somebody that had very stressful person. I was married to. They were shake at night. Like, you could tell the stress was stressed out. Been around a long time. I was in the bed. I started shaking. I called that thing out. I ain't lying. Yeah, I ain't lying. Their legs shake. My legs was shaking. I had to rebuke that thing. I said, 'cause I ain't stressed out like that. But when you connected to folk, stuff transferred. And I said, we're going to take this outside of me. Some things you got to take outside of you, because you can't, it's not a good fight. It's not a fight in your own house. Because you tear up your own furniture. You tear up your own house. Like, if we're going to battle, let's take this outside. Because I work too hard to get everything straight here. That flat screen cost me money. So we ain't going to fight in here tear that up, because that cost me something. Some of your anointing, some of your experience, it costs you too much to fight yourself inside, to take people on in your spirit. Take it outside of you.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Yes.
So you won't get hurt. See, you can't keep people inside of you. One thing I learned, that's why you forgive folk, because that's a gift to yourself. You give yourself a free gift because you let them go of the debt they own you. And that's what, yeah, they owe you, but we owe God more. Because we never could pay. Jesus said, "You so much mess you did, you ain't got a right to be mad. Yeah, they hurt you. Yeah, they wound you. Yeah, they lied to you. Yeah, they abused you. But you really don't have a right because I forgave yours. Now I command you. No, I command you to forgive." Yeah. Now Jesus said, "Forgive them 70 times 70. I said, "Lord, how you can forgive somebody 70 times 70? I found out that God meant spiritually, because every time that offense come in your mind, you got to forgive them. Yeah. That's the only way I got over. I had to decide to forgive folk. And every time I get mad and I think of what they did, I get angry. Then every time it come back, 70 times 70, I have to say, no, I decided, I let it go. We cool. They don't owe me nothing. We straight. It's all over. The debt is clear. I know what you did. And by me doing that, I forgot a lot of the heinous things that were done. I don't even remember it no more. You can forgive, but you won't forget. Yeah, you'll forget, because you forget means when you think of it, you don't get angry no more. It don't get inside of you. It don't fight you. Anything. I'm gonna tell you the secret of forgiveness. You know if you really forgiving the person when your mood don't change.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
If you see them and don't want to cuss them out, if you see them and don't call nobody out, guess who I saw? They got a nerve, and then they was in the restaurant and they looked at me. Of course they're going to look at you because they shocked at you. Oh. I get people who come at me and they will always bring the offense to them because of the way they act. They'll bring the elephant with them. They'll see you and how people, when you did you wrong, when you so happen to be in a restaurant or somewhere in a public place that you bump into somebody, and they stop, they pause. You done brung that elephant right. You just said, I know I did you wrong. What I'm gonna do, or walk away. But see, you gotta know that, baby, you holding your own self up. I forgave you. I gave you a free gift. No, matter of fact, I gave me a free gift, and I got it outside of me, and I let you go. And again, I tell you, release or reconciliation. I always go release. Because if I don't have to reconcile with you, then I got an option to release you.
Amen.
Because if you say something sideways out your neck, I get mad again. I had a friend that I released, but they want to reconcile, and they were talking like we was buddies for like 13, 14 years. Then he said, man, I blankly blank you. And before I know it, and I said, and all that mess he did to me come by, I said, no, you won't. I'll kick yours. Before I know it, and God had to say, Pastor Terry Allen. I'm like, wait a minute, and you say, wait a minute, hold up, African American. I know you ain't said nothing. You guy ain't beat you down for what you did, and I forgave you, and then you gonna talk to me like we okay. No, bruh. We ain't like that. I'm just being civil. Like, man, you want to hang out at my house? No. Don't want to come nowhere near your home. You might hold me up when I get there. Amen. So you got to learn to forgive and keep it out. You got to always fight to get stuff outside of you. See, the devil, Jesus had to command that thing to come out. Because it was tearing him up. No matter what they chain you with out here, he was breaking it because he was all broken inside. That's why no chains, no flatters could hold him, no ropes could hold him, because he was broken inside. So anything outside of him was going to be broken up. And you mess with broken folk inside, they will break everything outside on you. You meet a broken person or a person that's broken, they'll come in your life and break everything else up in your life. Because broken people will break up anything. They cannot stay stable. The Bible says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. You can't trust nobody who are not stable. Stable people, they will up, they're down, and guess what? They will see something good and hate it. You want to now let me be real. I know I ain't a perfect man, but I think I'm a decent man. And you would think, why would no woman want a decent guy like me? Or a good woman like me? I'll cook, I clean, I keep myself up, I look good, but I find out the world standards went down while yours stayed the same. And see, what we do, we get that clock ticking and we let down our standards. Now, I know when you were 20, 25, 23, you could he ain't all that. Get around about 30, 38, 39. Oh, crazy Jimmy don't look so crazy no more. Because the world standard has gone down and yours went up or stayed the same. And when you're in Christ, that's a whole gulf between standards from the world and from Christ. And you can't let folk bring certain things inside of you if you ain't strong enough to deal with it. Okay, I want this building, but it takes maintenance. You want that woman, but it takes maintenance. You want that job, takes maintenance. You want this, takes maintenance. And you're not willing, you want them children, their children take maintenance. If you're not willing to maintain what you want, you don't deserve it or you ain't going to keep it. I can pray all day, but I thank and shout God. When I thank God for the facility, I thank God for all the problems that came with the facility. Amen. Because with growth comes good and bad. When your money grow, your problems grow. When your family grow, your responsibilities grow. The more you get, the more responsibilities and problems you get also. I wish bitter and sweet didn't come together, but they do. Amen. When I heard the facility, I heard all the zoning, fire marshal bill. I heard everything that I might not know about, all the costs for being in this place. In the same way, you got to realize certain times when you grow, it's a dangerous thing that God has grown you and you didn't realize it. When God has, see, we always talk about God, you know what, now let's say this. Everybody know when they're down. Everybody know when they're down and out. Everybody know when they live in dire straits. You know when you ain't making it. But you know what the problem is? We don't know when we bless. We don't know when the wheat is ripe and the harvest is here, and we let people come inside of us and even make us feel bad about our own blessing we was praying for. Oh, I don't believe that, Pastor. Pray to lose weight. You lose weight and don't even realize it took you 10 people to tell you losing weight. It take you trying on clothes you used to wear to realize you losing weight. Now, the first person, you losing weight. No, it's just the color. No, you losing weight. You look like you losing weight. No, I ain't. You get mad at them and you don't know the very thing you went on an exercise bike for is working and you can't even realize it's working. When God give you a new job, folks saying, why are you driving all that far for that job? You'll feel bad about it, and that's the job you were praying for. But it came, the good and the bad came with. The distance came with the job you wanted. Amen. So, why? Why you going home and cooking that man dinner? Because you got a man. I want to cook. I want to be going. Girl, you should be hanging out with us. No, wait, hold up. I hang out with y'all long enough. That's why I want to get out the girls' club, and I finally got me somebody that I can, you know what, will hold me at night, will lift my couch, will set up my trash, will help me with my son or with my daughter. You ain't. All you do is complain about the one you got. Well, girl, I wouldn't do all that. That's why you ain't got nobody, because you wouldn't put the maintenance in.
Amen.
See, people don't understand stuff. Get stuff out of you. Don't let people thoughts, people perspective get inside of you, because you know what? That's a demon. And want to know, the more voices you listen to, the more legions you got in you. Because people's opinions can be the devil, and all the people's opinion is control. If you let somebody's words, control, advice is not of God come in you, and you listen to it and you perform what they say, even though it's wrong, you got a spirit, a familiar spirit. That's why the Bible said, your counsel. Don't take counsel in the place with ungodly people. Don't take counsel amongst the ungodly. Even though they are Christians, they can be ungodly.
Amen.
Let me say something to you. Even though I'm a pastor, you're going to always ask the question, where is God? You might be saved and your house nice and you got a good home, you got a lot of money, but if you ain't got a good man or good woman, in that area you're going to say, where's God? Or if you got a lot of money, or you got a good family, good wife, good kids, but you broke, and your finance, you're going to say, where's God? Or you got all the money and the family, and your health is gone, and in that